Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Friendonkey Wrestling.
FDW, what is that?
I'll tell you what's up, Jose. We're kicking things off in the go-home show ahead of Super Showdown with a hardcore title match.
Some might say a super showdown of its own.
It's always a Super Showdown when the hardcore title's involved, and one man looking to reclaim the gold is Kevin Owens.
Now, we should say that this is the first defense of our new hardcore champion, Josh Briggs, after wrenching it free from the beefy one himself.
In quite emphatic fashion, it must be said, just straight through a table, job done, I'm the champion now.
Yeah, so you got to be thinking, these men have got a uphill struggle ahead of them. Anyone that can brutalise Bronson like that is quite a contender.
You say these men, that's because this is a fatal four-way match. What a way to kick off this edition of FDW.
Absolutely.
And of course, all hardcore title matches are no DQ. And fun and games. Yep. Well, it's a fatal four-way anyway.
Well,
yeah.
The hardcore title must always be defended. If Josh Briggs is in a match, you know the title's on the line.
Yeah.
Like you said, Kevin Owens looking to regain his title. Someone looking for their first big break of the season, Shawn Spears.
Yep, getting a little bit of gold to your name is certainly a way to help boost your standings here on the purple brand. With his freaking laser beams.
Laser.
He's
got a chair ready.
He's come down equipped, isn't he? But he's been a bit lost in the shuffle this season. Like you said, looking at his breakout moment.
He's been good. He certainly hasn't been a Jade Cargill of the men's division.
Fucking understatement. He's been good.
No, what I'm saying is he hasn't been a Jade Cargill of the men's scene. He's definitely put on good performances. He just hasn't managed to grasp that W.
Oh, way to bury Jade Cargill.
Hey, if she didn't want to be buried, she should have stood out more.
I love how his name is pretty self-explanatory. What does Shawn do? Shawn Spears.
Oh dear. I shouldn't have laughed at that, but it just tickled me. There he is, the most underwhelming reveal.
More like Shawn Shears. Way, shaker.
You get one laugh from me. That's what you get.
You've had your pity laugh. I've gone way too early on the pity laugh. What the hell?
Third man happens to be...
It's Pat!
McAfee.
What is happening? A debut as well to kick things off.
Yeah, quite the surprising debut.
He clearly fancies himself as a bit of a hardcore enthusiast. Pat McAfee.
We were told about this fatal four-way match, but we weren't necessarily told all the combatants, and I can see why. They were keeping some mystery.
And what a mystery it is. Pat McAfee as the crowd goes wild.
I think you got your W upside down there.
Love a bit of Pat.
Pat McAfee looking to become a hardcore champion in his debut match.
Yep.
Stranger things have happened here on FDW.
Yes, Cody Rhodes in his debut becoming champion on the same night. Pat could follow in the footsteps of greatness.
It would be a hell of a debut for Pat McAfee, but he's going to have his work cut out for him.
Yep, surrounded by hungry competition and none more hungrier than the current hardcore champion.
This should be Josh Briggs.
Indeed it is.
Oh, and he's coming out by himself.
Yeah, where is the... He's not even got his championship with him, has he already?
Oh, never mind.
Two men that do have their championships with them are the current tag champions, and it looks like the Powers of Pain are looking to assert their dominance once again.
Now, this is a problem. This has now become a 3-on-3 match, essentially.
Yeah, it's like the world's weirdest battle royale, as it's looking like Seth has given the marching orders once again to AOP to maintain gold.
Exactly, and Josh Briggs flanked by these two brutal competitors.
And we've seen their brutality on display. AOP brutalised Bronson Reed in the parking lot last week.
Yes.
We will
At the
be
behest
seeing...
of Seth Rollins.
Yeah, we will be seeing hopefully an end to this as we're putting Seth and Bronson in the ring later on this evening. To settle their differences. We like to settle things in the ring here at FDW.
Yeah, enough of this backstage nonsense, these brawls. We need to settle this like wrestlers.
And crucially, AOP have been barred from ringside for that match, so it looks like they've turned their attention to help support the wildcard Josh Briggs. And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, where was he keeping that title belt? Because it has appeared on his shoulder.
That's what makes it hardcore. It spawns in. It's a figment of your imagination.
All four of these men ready for a fight here tonight, but I don't know that they were expecting to have the ringers on the outside. Josh Briggs with the definite advantage going ahead here.
But Sean Spears has come out the gate swinging, just immediately dropping a leg as Pat drops an elbow onto Kevin Owens.
To Kevin Owens. This is a surprise.
Pat incredibly athletic given his football background.
Punches Josh Briggs, a mountain of a man, splashing on Kevin Owens.
He is just an absolute titan. And as is Pat, as he hits a powerbomb onto Sean Spears. But crucially, with this being a fatal four-way, the champion does not need to be involved in the decision.
As we're seeing here now, Pat goes for a pin on Kevin Owens, but not to be had. Sean Spears way ahead of him. We'll go. Time will only tell what role AOP will play in this match.
Yeah, right now they're fairly stoic on the outside.
It's a baptism by fire here for Josh Briggs to have to defend his title in a fatal four-way where he doesn't even need to be pinned. But that is what it's like to be a champion at FDW.
Well, especially the hardcore champion. You know, it comes with a certain understanding.
Reputation.
Yeah.
You really do have to be on top of your game to hold the hardcore title.
Spears now looking to get Josh Briggs out of harm's way. Across the knee. As Pat now grabs the kendo that AOP have introduced. Is this like weird collusion here? As Pat tees off on Spears.
Kevin Owens now trying to muster his first bit of offense since the match began.
Spears once again throwing Josh Briggs around.
Spears is looking great so far here tonight. Oh, takes a drop kick from Pat.
Big DDT from Owens there to McAfee as Josh Briggs. It's a devastating powerbomb to Sean Spears.
It's gotta hurt, falling from that high up onto the outside.
Again, fatal four-way, no DQ, no countouts. First man to secure pinfall or submission.
Which is why it's surprising that we haven't seen much from AOP.
Well, as you say that, Razor is dismantling the corner turnbuckle there. It could come into play later on. As Spears throws caution to the wind, Pat makes him pay.
Catches nothing but air. And now Pat bouncing him off the turnbuckle.
And rolling through for good measure as Briggs now getting back into the ring. Just Briggs waiting.
Catching himself a breather. Pins must happen inside of the ring, so until anyone's back inside, he doesn't have to worry about losing his title.
It's going to be a war of attrition, ladies and gentlemen.
It'll be a long one. Sean Spears lays out Josh Briggs on the outside.
But you got to be in it to win it. It could be a long one, but we've seen these pinfalls come quick and fast.
Yeah. Sometimes the faster athlete
Tope Suicida from Kevin Owens.
The faster you are, the better you are at sneaking in and grabbing that pin.
The old sneaky pin. As Owens marches Briggs back towards the ring, looking to become a two-time hardcore champion.
This may not be a match that favours Josh Briggs, which may be why he brought AOP down to ringside with him. To try and up his odds.
Spears now back between the ropes. Akam dismantling the ring post.
Yes, another corner post. We're just making the world's dangerousest ring. He's going to start putting some barbed wire around the top rope.
I was at a match once between Will Ospreay and Ricochet, and they were pinging off the rope so much that the top rope snapped. It's the most dangerous fucking thing I've ever seen. They literally did a handspring off the ropes as the top rope just snapped clean off. And they were just literally fighting in a 2-roped ring for the remainder of that.
Jesus. Kevin Owens lifting Sean Spears
Into
up
the electric
high.
chair.
No, it's a
Powerbomb.
Powerbomb. Oh, but a basement drop kick by Josh Briggs, and now going straight after Kevin Owens.
As AOP keep Kevin Owens away on the outside along with Spears. Spears allowed to get back in with a baseball bat.
Josh Briggs wise rolling out of the way, catches breath. Oh, a bit of gang warfare there.
Almost a BME there from Kevin Owens.
Josh Briggs needs to pay attention to what's going on in the ring here, though. As mentioned many times, he will lose his title even if he isn't involved in the pin.
But he does have the baseball bat. He is currently the only man vertical as he turns into Anakin Skywalker.
I have the high ground.
Looks to get the pinfall.
Just a one. Sean Spears nowhere near done yet.
Oh, Pat in the fireman's carry with a Samoan drop.
Samoan on Josh Briggs from Pat McAfee.
Go on, Pat.
Words you never thought you'd hear.
Oh, Pat McAfee almost with a jackhammer there. Delayed vertical suplex. That is strength.
And Kevin Owens is absolutely unloading with a baseball bat. Josh
Looking
Briggs in trouble, I think. Busted open.
Big powerbomb to Pat in the middle. Heading to the outside. Pat busted open.
Kevin
Owens with a stunner.
Hits a stunner. Could this be it?
Spears now. In the nick of time.
He was able to strut once he got in the ring, and a load of Briggs.
It's all legal. As Spears goes for the pinfall, AOP calls a distraction, and that has just saved Briggs.
Smart by AOP there, distracting the ref.
Couldn't count the pinfall.
Didn't see it happen. Sean Spears must be furious.
As you feel like that could have been Spears' moment, as Owens and Spears collude on Pat McAfee.
I mean, you do see these little alliances appear and then almost immediately disappear.
As Owens now heads up to the top rope, thinks about the big bullfrog splash. No, goes for a swanton.
He goes for the pin. Could this be it? Alone in the ring.
And Kevin Owens reclaims the hardcore title.
Josh Briggs in his first defense losing despite bringing AOP down to the ringside, and I wonder what Seth Rollins will have to say about that.
That's once again the powers of pain not really having things go their way. And it was an amazing match, highly entertaining way to kick off FDW.
An amazing start. And from amazing starts to
to amazing, more amazingness. Seth and Bronson, a tale as old as time.
Seth waiting in the ring.
Getting a talking to from Doug. We want a nice clean fight. And the beefy one.
Beefy one wasting little time. Definitely angry about the assault in the parking lot from last week.
This has got to be retaliation as Doug almost thrown to the wolves.
That's it. He's called the match off before it's begun.
That he has.
Doug has thrown it out, but Bronson doesn't care.
He wants his revenge on Rollins.
Doug's standing there as if to say, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with him.
He's done all he can do, and now Bronson is just...
he's gone full Kalimar. Gonna rip out the heart of Seth.
Huge German suplex.
Folded him up like an accordion there. Seth just barely able to defend himself at this rate.
Bronson begging Seth to get back up and enter the ring. He thought he wanted a fight.
Stalking his prey. Seth now back.
Rollins not going to shy away from it.
This match has not actually started, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a brawl, and I suppose it's one way to settle their differences, but it's not official.
It's absolutely not official. Bronson has just come out with one thing in mind, and Seth's going to try and fight back here. Oh,
Locking in a crossface on Bronson Reed probably isn't the wisest thing to do. Might just anger the beast.
I don't know. Maybe Seth's trying to hold him in place, doing all he can to avoid the Bide unleash. As Bronson now back to his feet.
Oh,
God!
Determined to take his head off.
He wants that head mounted in his trophy room. Bronson Reed is incensed here tonight. And Seth Rollins is in trouble.
Kalima.
Bronson Reed was escorted to a medical facility after last week's assault, and it would appear that he is trying to do the same to Seth Rollins tonight.
That he is.
Seth not wanting to go down without a fight.
Hitting a drop kick into a moonsault. These two know what it takes to defeat each other. As we've said recently,
around the outside.
These two, the only two men to have held the Triple Crown, as Bronson Reed throwing Seth around.
Bronson Reed very much blames Seth Rollins for the losing of his hardcore title. Seth blames Bronson for the disqualification, or count out rather, at Survivor Series that cost him a shot at the world title. And here it comes, the bronze slot on the outside.
Devastating.
Seth is done. Oh.
Well,
I mean,
we never actually got the match as advertised, really, so I guess we'll keep you updated as the night progresses, certainly on the health of Seth Rollins.
Yeah. It seems that Bronson wanted to put Seth in the hospital, and he may have succeeded.
He might have managed to do so. But shifting gears now to another little tune-up match, some might say.
Yeah, I mentioned the world title and how Seth Rollins was cost an opportunity. That opportunity has now gone to Dominic Mysterio, who will be in tag team action with his partner Carlito here tonight, taking on the Viper and Pete Dunne.
Yeah, an interesting match, an interesting challenge how this has come about. This pretty much was the team we saw at Survivor Series, minus the beefy one himself.
Yeah, we saw him just a minute ago.
Randy said Dom versus Dunne, have at it, winner gets me, which is very sporting from Randy Orton. Dominic was the victor on that occasion, but last week, interestingly, we saw Dominic Mysterio intervene in a match between Randy Orton and Carlito.
Yeah, Dominic playing a bit of mind games, deciding to come down and try and make off with the FDW World title.
We've seen mind games work on Randy Orton before.
This is true. You've got to try everything you can to unsteady the Viper.
Could we be looking at the next FDW champion? As confirmed for Super Showdown next episode, it will be Dominic versus Randy Orton for the FDW World Championship.
I mean, anything can happen. We've already seen a title change here tonight, a brutal fight, and now this. I don't know what to expect.
There are a lot of people who'd be up for seeing Dominic as champion, none more so than Dominic.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been very impressive this season so far, has Dom. Once again, not being able to quite capture the big W, but Super Showdown is only a few days away, so.
Yep. Well, the big W could be coming his way very soon.
Absolutely, and it would be an interesting breath of fresh air within the FDW title scene.
Yep, it has just seen an absolute pantheon of greats. The old FDW title.
That it has. Could
Dominic Mysterio be added to that list?
What an honour it would be for Mysterio.
But one man who really is making a name for himself since stepping out of the shadow of Tyler Bate Pete Dunne.
Since unlatching himself from the ball and chain that is Tyler Bate.
Who finds
Yeah,
himself
Pete
again
Dunne
mixing
has-
up with the bigwigs, tagging this time with the world champion, no less, in Randy Orton.
Pete Dunne's had quite a meteoric rise since disbanding from Tyler Bate and has seen himself thrust into main event competition.
Tyler Bate still looking to find his tag success as he searches for tag partner after tag partner. We've seen him involved in the ongoing tag team championship, which has been confirmed for Super Showdown. It'll be Fraxium, the Dudleys, and Wade Pump.
Wade Pump! That will be an incredible match.
But the winner of that match will get AOP at a date to be confirmed.
So, all to play for at Super Showdown for the tag division.
It's shaping up to be a great card, Super Showdown. It really
It
is.
is. And one man that we'll be looking forward to seeing there is this man here.
Good old Randall Keefe.
Randall Keefe.
He does look good with that belt. Should Dominic do the unthinkable, will Dominic be the first person to look bad with the belt?
It may clash with all the black and purple.
You never know, black, purple and brown might be the colour combination we need.
Yeah. No one's been brave enough to attempt it.
And no one's been brave enough to try and step to Randy Orton again since he wrenched the title away from Cody Rhodes.
I mean, it has been Randy's season. He is a two-time FDW champion. And he has beat some pretty impressive characters so far.
Who's going to stop him, really? He's been fantastic this season.
That he has. And I think he will continue to be fantastic.
See what he can do in this match. Once again, standing across the ring from Carlito. And potentially a little preview of what we're going to get next episode of the Showdown as Carlito goes straight for Dunn. Leg sweep.
Carlito with a beautiful moonsault there.
Carlito's been mightily impressive this season, I must say.
He has former hybrid champion. He's just been pretty dominant in all aspects. Had a bit of a fall from grace after losing to Logan Paul, but...
Yep, he's dusted himself off and look who he's mixing it up with. You know, the main event scene. Could he find himself there one day soon? We don't know.
It's an interesting main event scene.
Tag team offense there by Carlito and Dominic.
They do have history as a tag team, so you've got to imagine they've got a bit better synergy than Dunn and Randy Orton. Oh, and a beautiful drop kick off the apron by Dominic Mysterio.
Yep, the only tag action we've seen Dunn and Orton in is the Survivor Series match itself. Carlito throws Dunn back to the ring. Dominic and Dunn, the legal man.
I was interested to see how they were going to play this, whether Dom was going to let Carlito take the brunt of it in this match, or whether he would get his hands dirty, and it appears he's very eager to get in that ring.
Yep, keep himself in ring shape, but Pete Dunne is dishing out a lot of damage, and you've got to think almost a measure of retaliation as he locks in the triangle armbar onto Dominic Mysterio.
We've seen this tap many of people.
Deadlifted Dunne straight up there. As Orton just happy to let Dunne dish out the punishment and just watch on, and this could be the undoing as Dominic Mysterio hits the Rana.
Yeah, Orton doesn't want to take a loss here. It would still weaken his momentum heading into Super Showdown. Tag made, and we're going to get a preview here tonight.
Here we go, Orton straight after Dominic Mysterio.
Oh,
welcome to the big leagues, kid.
Measured moves. As Randy now takes Dominic straight down to the mat, down to his speed.
We love a bit of methodical Orton.
Oh, but Dominic reading the ring.
Sometimes the youth and exuberance can get it done. Tag to Carlito.
Carlito now, strong strike to the gut of Randy Orton. Randy Orton staggered and rolled over. Trouble for the Viper here. It's a 2, no, kick out.
I am receiving word that Seth Rollins has been escorted from the premises in an ambulance.
Oh.
So that's not a good sign.
No, Bronson Reed definitely getting his wish. He wanted to gain that measure of revenge after Seth Rollins orchestrated the attack on him last week that saw him in needing medical attention.
A feud that will never end.
Nope.
It was supposed to end here this evening. Carlito now with a Fez press.
And these quick tags really keeping Randy Orton off his guard, but there's the tag.
Carlito soaking up the adulation.
Don't think he's watched the tag, but it doesn't matter.
Great ring presence there. What's the blue thunderbomb there to Pete Dunne?
And Randy looking quite worse for wear here.
Still perhaps feeling the effects of his matches recently.
He has been a fighting champ.
As have all our champions, really.
This is true.
Even AOP to a lesser extent.
They're
not doing it in the ring, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Carlito with all the momentum.
And Randy flailing in this match.
It's been a great showing as almost an insult to injury. Dominic hits a cutter there on Randy Orton. Followed with a moonsault.
Moonsault. Now, I don't know whether this is Dominic and Carlito have just got Randy's number, or whether Randy's trying to hold back some surprises ahead of this Sunday showdown, but he's not doing as well as I thought.
We've seen it before from Orton. When he's pushed to that place, he will go to that place. And if need be, kick your head off.
That he will be. So if you've got your catcher's mitt today, you may be in luck.
It's like, did you get anything nice on the wrestling? Yeah, I got Dominic Mysterio's head. Jesus Christ! Why has it got a mullet?
So you can swing it round. Randy now back in control, methodically picking apart Carlito. Every joint.
Further update to the update. Apparently Bronson Reed has marched into management's office as Randy looked for a pin. And he quite liked the idea of seeing Seth Rollins being carted off in an ambulance. And has requested an ambulance match as Randy Orton hits an RKO.
I believe it was a... Oh, and the 3 counts there.
That's all it is.
It was at the behest of management. They wanted to talk to Bronson Reed about getting this sorted, and that was Bronson Reed's suggestion, ambulance match.
Yep. And it's been a while, but Bronson does like an ambulance match. But meanwhile, back in the arena, Randy Orton standing tall with a swift RKO.
Swift RKO is sometimes all it takes, and Dominic Mysterio will need to be watching for that this Sunday.
Yeah. He needs to keep his eyes really peeled because that RKO can come out of nowhere, as we know.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Well, it did come out of nowhere. We're just having a bit of a chit-chat about this Sunday, and...
Yeah, we weren't ready for that match to end just then.
Nope. But your main event for this evening, Tegan Nox, the #1 contender, looking for singles action, and she picked a fight with Sonya Deville.
Yeah, she
or rather Sonya Deville picked a fight with Tegan Nox. After an incredible battle royale, it was clear that Deville and Tegan Nox really had, I want to say, a thing for each other. That makes it sound sexual.
Yeah, there was definitely no love lost between the two. It was Sonya Deville had a game plan, and that game plan was to hurt Tegan Nox. And Tegan took exception to it and has asked for this match here tonight.
Well, they went down to the final 2, and Deville left Nox bloodied, broken, and looking to get things done in a more traditional setting. Deville
Yeah,
breaking out of the shadow of Nia Jax.
Tegan Nox after a measure of revenge here tonight, and also a tune-up ahead of her showdown with Charlotte Flair at the weekend. Now, given how much damage Sonya Deville dealt out in that battle royale, how wise is it of Sonya Deville of Tegan Nox to ask for this match here tonight?
Not her wisest move, considering how much of a tear Sonya Deville is looking to go on. She's looking pretty fighty here this evening. This may just soften Tegan Nox up for next episode.
Perhaps a case of hubris here as Tegan Nox looks to take on Sonya Deville.
Let's not overlook Sonya Deville. You know,
No,
a win for
absolutely not.
Deville here would also get her name into the conversation.
Yeah, a win over the
Post-showdown.
number one contender is not as impressive as a win over the champion, but impressive all the same, as she starts up with some lovely kicks and clothesline.
It's not just any number one contender though, it's the matriarch Tegan Nox who is looking to make history and become a 3-time FDW Women's Champion next episode. As now Deville locks in the submission and strong strike to the forehead there.
So the big opportunity for Tegan Nox, which is again why I'm surprised she's happy to go along with this match. But momentum is a huge part of the game.
You got to think once again, if Sonya Deville manages to soften up Tegan Nox and do a favour for Charlotte, could that help her chances? I don't know.
It's Sonya Deville just piggybacking on another champion here. Oh, and a chop to the throat.
Oh,
Tegan
Nox making her pay for it.
Heavy hits of her own. There's a reason Tegan Nox is the matriarch of the women's division here in FDW. And she intends to show Sonya Deville that.
Well, she's going to need to show it to Charlotte Flair as well, because that's quite the competitor she's stepping into the ring with.
Absolutely. The only one to have able to knock down Nia Jax.
Yep. Literally the two women we will see fight next time out are the only two women who defeated the Unstoppable Force.
It's going to be a good match at Super Showdown.
Yeah, a lot of hype around it. The card's shaping up nicely, and as Tegan Nox hits an elbow to the heart, it is confirmed that Bronson has been granted the match. Super Showdown, Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, ambulance match.
Now, if that doesn't settle this rivalry, I don't know what will.
Ooh, I mean, they say it's super.
Yeah, it's going to be brutal.
The last time we saw an ambulance match, throwback to season 1, Bronson and Sheamus. We've still not seen Sheamus.
Tegan with a cover now on Sonya Deville. Doug getting a bit caught up, going for a run.
As Doug turns into a Scooby-Doo.
Who's practicing the running man?
Scooby-Doug.
Scooby-Doug. Would you like a Scooby snack? It's just condensed cocaine.
Nox now targeting the limbs of Sonya Deville.
Nox is a dangerous competitor, and Sonya Deville known for her submissions. Maybe because Charlotte Flair is also known for her submissions. This was Tegan Nox's plan.
Yep, just learn a little bit about it as Nox hits another big crossbody.
Tegan Nox firmly in control at the minute. Goes for a
choke slam to Sonya Deville.
Doing many an opponent. Is this going to be it? Doug with the count. Sonya Deville with a kick out though.
Tegan Nox emulating her idol there as Nox now hits the midsection. We've seen it before. Shiniest Wizard.
And is it over now? 1, 2. Sonya with a kick out.
Deville kicks out. What on earth?
Not many people can say they've kicked out of that combination.
Yeah, the chokeslam and the shiniest wizard. It's usually a signal for the end as Tegan Nox once again eggs Deville to get back to her feet. Drags her down to the mat.
Tegan Nox not letting up though, keeping the focus. This is what makes Nox dangerous.
She can't afford to get caught out here by Sonya Deville.
She's gonna fly.
Oh my god! Just a
fine seated
450.
senton. Now,
Oh,
God,
almost a
Randy-esque
Randy
punch.
Orton punt kick there.
Tegan Knox is
She's
leaving
being
nothing.
pushed to that place as well by the looks of it, as Knox, DeVille, dazed and confused, gets her up into the fireman's carry, dumps her down.
Charlotte Flair's going to have her work cut out for her at the weekend if Tegan Knox brings this much aggression. Waiting for DeVille now. Drops it again. Could this be it? Oh, second shiniest wizard.
The shiniest of wizards.
1, 2, and there it goes. Tegan Knox, an impressive victory here.
Yep.
Oh, and maybe it's got someone impressed.
I mean, you can't not be impressed after that performance. That was dominant from Knox there.
And it's done enough to garner a response from Charlotte Flair. Tegan.
This is going to be
wanting
quite the
her in the
match. Knox and Flair. That's what it's going to be all about, ladies and gentlemen. One-on-one.
The industry.
May the best woman win. Once again, a very good episode of FDW, if I don't say so myself.
Absolutely. So, take us through a rundown of Super Showdown.
Super Showdown, the
matches
card
are
is
confirmed.
shaping up. We have that triple threat match between Wade Pump, Fraxium, and the Dudley Boys. That's going to be quite the match.
Yes.
We have an ambulance match between Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins, where this feud will hopefully be settled, because God knows what's going to happen if one of them gets carted off. The fact that we've still not seen Sheamus.
Yeah.
Women's title match, Charlotte Flair versus Tegan Knox, and then the FDW World Championship, Randy Orton versus Dominic Mysterio. Talk about a super showdown.
Absolutely, I can't wait.
Well, we are looking forward to it, and we hope you are too. We'll catch you in the next one. See you soon.
Laters.